No, yeah. Left side is okay.
Big. It is very big. Sometimes I think you scare me more than when you're sitting. I can see you go like this to the door,
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay.
Take those off your hands.
Thank you.
Nice.
Mac and cheese.
Oh, yeah, this here, yeah. Would you like some time?
Discount things that they don't sell anymore. So I was like, you should go there and look for like.
Hmm.
Oh my god, it keeps going.
Hmm.
Sumptuously decorated. The Lord's apartments would have consisted of many other rooms too, up on the second floor.
Is given away to the poor, the mark of my lord's nobility.
It was normal for 3 courses to be served, made from sweet and savoury dishes.
Or maybe.
not like a bit like something they have to clean.
Mm-hmm.
They'll go their way and they'll just say it's Jane from the States when they come to you. Bless you.
Look, and if you decide you want something different, then that's absolutely fine. We've told the chefs to.
Okay.
It's a nice looking pie. Yes. I think
Yes.
The budget website. So, it. Lovely.
Oh, you did?
Pay it forward someday. Hopefully this trip.
I thought I could see it moving. I thought it was old. I would just like. Towns? I don't know if that's a county.
Mm.
Ooh, all the trees, eh?
Yeah.
I have some from my parents. Like my mom got from my grandmother, my grandfather, but we never opened it.
Selection of cakes. Tea room is located through the bookshop on the second floor. Thank you.
Mm.